Vicky, something's got to be wrong. You set up a physical. Now, what's going on? Is it something with when you were shot? Did you leave the hospital too soon?
I would have left sooner if I could have.
Well, what is it, Vicky? Go ahead, tell me.
Look, there's no getting away from this. I know I should have told you already.
What? What is it? Is it complications? Something that you found out about in Switzerland?
No. There are no complications. But, yes. Something did happen in Switzerland that could be affecting me now.
What is it?
Well, it's just that I needed to find out. I mean, I need to find out.
Vicky, please. Whatever it is, tell me.
I'm glad you get away for lunch.
Yes, well, I do eat sometimes, but I don't like to waste time.
Well, then why don't I order and we'll be ahead of the game?
Victor?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're forgetting something?
Oh, I have my wallet.
My order.
Oh, I know what you want.
Do you?
Yeah?
What might that be?
A burger. Lean, rare, no fries, cottage cheese, pickle, and sparkling water with lemon.
Lime, smarty pants. And no ice.
Cool.
This is going to be no fun at all.
You know, you people can't see the forest for the trees.
Yeah, bad metaphor.
Sorry. The fact of the matter is you're letting Spencer and Jake use the media as if it were their plaything.
Well, we can't seem to stop
But you can. Don't you understand? You're the people who own the television station. You own the publishing house. And you have a lot of friends in the media.
You're right.
You know, you have the means at hand. You can fight these innuendos. You can fight them with truth.
Right. Remind people how great Mac was.
Exactly. You could do a whole campaign. Bring back Mac Cory's honor.
Hang on, you've got this whole campaign mapped out, haven't you?
Yes, I do. I knew Mac, and I loved him. And you know what? I'm the writer, remember? I'm getting the picture. You have a million friends out there. Mac Cory had people who knew how decent he was.
And how honest and how honorable.
Yes, and a lot of those people, a lot of them are in power positions, believe me.
And they write like gangbusters. Hey, what is this?
It's just 5,000 little words about the dearest man that I ever knew.
Wow, this is wonderful.
Yeah. I stayed up all night thinking about Mac Cory and what a decent man he was. The best. And you know what? I think the editor of the New York Times magazine section will agree with us.
Why didn't we come up with this?
Oh, honey, come on. You've had an awful lot to do lately.
All right, we were blindsided by these guys. It's time to fight. Felicia's right.
Yeah. Felicia, why don't we go over to my office? We'll go over this, and I have a feeling that Bravo can get this out a lot quicker than the Times.
I think you're right. Okay.
Oh, gosh. For the first time since this whole mess started, I actually feel hope.
Did you read the first paragraph? You know, Dad always said to me that good man doesn't have to defend his actions. That history will always prove he was right. I wish I had that much faith in history.
I want Rachel Cory located, and I want it done now.
Vicky, tell me what's wrong. What's going on?
I'm having some tests.
No. Vic, you're having a physical. Now, when you have a physical, it doesn't set you spinning like this. Now, something else has got to be worrying you.
Well, have you heard the news about Paulina? I mean, I know that there's no love lost between the two of us, but still, I mean, I heard she is very, very...
Would you shut up? Just pull your tanks back. You don't own the hospital,
You don't have any
right?
business here, do you?
I came here to help Paulina. Can't you understand
She's
that?
had enough help from you to last a lifetime.
So what are you telling me? I shouldn't give the research paper that John asked for?
What are you doing with that research?
I knew that
paper
if I
anyway?
had them, they would see the light of
Oh,
day.
yes, and what's in it for you, Jake?
Paulina's health. Believe it or not, I still care about
And
it.
that's why you broke her heart.
You know, you are unbelievable. Why do you keep throwing in my face the fact that we're broken up? What does that have to do with right now?
Because you set this all in motion.
Me? Me, I was not the one that brought this fever on. I did not bring her down to the rainforest. That was Ian Rain.
And you pushed her right into his arms.
Oh, man, I cannot believe this. You gotta blame me for everything, don't you?
Paulina doesn't need you anymore, Jake.
I'll tell you something. Why don't you blame the person the villain that's behind all this?
Oh, yes, and who would that...
Paulina went down there to save the reputation of the sainted Matt Cory. You want to blame somebody? Why don't you blame your dead husband?
Hi, I'm Brett Gardner.
Hi.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, but a guy like you, well, I mean, I just would never expect someone like you to be in a convent.
Yeah, well, actually,
You mind my talking?
No, not at all.
Oh, good, because I'm about to go nuts with all of this meditation stuff. I mean, if we were meant to be so quiet, why did God give us vocal cords?
That's a good point.
So, have you, done many of these retreat things?
Yeah, a few.
I feel really kind of weird about the whole thing.
Why's that?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I feel weird about a lot of things lately.
Like what?
Well, mostly about myself, I guess.
Huh? You seem pretty normal.
Yeah? Well, I may look normal, but not so. For one thing, I'm a hybrid or a hyphenate or whatever you call it.
You call what?
Oh, someone who's half Jewish, half Catholic, twice the holidays.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing to start conversations with.
Or explain my weirdness.
Did you really get all those holidays?
Nah, that was just a concept.
Yeah. So this retreat makes you feel weird.
Totally. I mean, I was never into either of my religions. I mean, all of this silent stuff and the prayer thing. And...
It's not your cup of tea.
No, I just don't get it. I just don't know how to do it. You know, I mean, after 24 hours of matins and vespers and noon mass and meditation, I mean, you would think that I would walk away with something. And I just feel closed in. I feel restless. I mean, I feel like I should jump over those gates just to get out of Cloud Cuckoo Land.
Well, I mean, you could always leave the more conventional way.
No. I came here to get a message from on high or something. I need help, you know, and I'm just not getting anything. Zilch.
So, closed in, restless, ready to jump the walls? Is there trouble with a guy in there somewhere?
A guy? Try every guy. Try every male member of our species. I mean, I don't know what anything is. Life? Afterlife? I mean, is there an afterlife? Am I here to be a good scout? To make someone happy? To make me happy? To find a guy? Have a career? To understand baseball? Which is about to be over for another year, and I don't know how I'm gonna live without it.
Well, I got one thing out of all that.
Yeah?
You like baseball.
Well, who doesn't?
True. But as for the rest, the meditation hours haven't helped.
Oh, I don't get it. I mean, I try. I really try. But all I can think of while I'm kneeling there is how much my knees hurt and how I could design one of those kneeler things that would be ergonomically better for the spine and the legs.
You know, man, I really wish you would.
Well, maybe that's part of the deal. I mean, maybe we're supposed to suffer a little.
Yeah, maybe. So you're a designer.
An architect.
Thing's a great soul, don't you think?
Well, maybe that's the problem. I mean, I just don't have a handle on this spiritual thing, you know? I mean, you know, all of this heaven and hell stuff, you know? I mean, it's kind of like from the Dark Ages. And who believes in angels and demons and all of that spook business, anyway?
Well, it is kind of the foundation of the whole convent business.
So you're a believer?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm the priest that said noon mass.
You're kidding. You're Father Peter?
Hey, that's me.
Well, you look so different without your costume.
Morgan, what's happened?
Your brother is coming to town. I'm meeting him for the first time, and I don't know anything about him.
Oh, I thought it was important.
It is important. I want everything to be nice.
Everything will be nice.
Well, how can it be without planning, and how can I plan? I don't know what he's like. I don't know what he eats or what he likes to do.
Don't worry about this, okay?
Does he like music or parties?
Please, don't get so excited about this, Frankie.
Cass, it's important to me that he enjoys his time here.
You don't have to be the hostess of the decade.
Well, maybe I feel like I do.
Well, maybe I feel like you shouldn't.
Why not?
Because it's not important. It doesn't matter. It's only Morgan, for crying out loud.
Whom I have never met. Who is your brother, and it matters to me.
Dear Frankie, I appreciate your motives. I really do. But remember, it's just an accident. No, it's just a mere technicality that I'm still a member of the Winthrop family.
Cass, how can you say that?
Because I have learned just how insignificant belonging to a gene pool can be.
I happen to think it's very significant.
Well, I happen to think it's no more meaningful than where lightning strikes.
And is this the casual attitude you're going to have towards our child?
No, of course not. You and Delia are the most important people in the world to me.
Delia?
Yeah, the computer program suggested it. Do you like it?
It's one step away from Celia, which is one step away from Cecile.
Guys, what are we gonna do? Paulina isn't getting any better.
Maggie, I think the person you should be worrying about right now is yourself. Paulina's going to be fine.
Then why isn't she getting any better?
Because it takes time to get better.
But how do we know that she's gonna have time?
John Hudson is the best doctor in Bay City, and he's got the best scientists working on Paulina's case. She's going to be fine.